Welcome to RV Hour, powered by Giant Recreation World. An honest talk about the RV lifestyle, travel, costs, tips, and everything you need to know. Each week, we'll bring you the best and most helpful info, travel hacks, and answer your camping questions. Now, here's your host, Larry McNamara, CEO of Giant Recreation World.
2001, and here we go. You know, this is RV Hour. I'm Larry McNamara, CEO of Giant Recreation World. Now I'm here with my lovely producer and full talent co-host, Dwayne Adams. That's right. Doing this plus producing.
Yes, sir.
Now, Dwayne will admit that I believe we had a technical difficulty.
Definitely was a technical difficulty on the last episode.
Can you call it a technical difficulty?
No, it was more of a...
I think it was man-made.
Yeah, it was a messed up situation.
But guess what? It all worked out in the worst, as I like to say, in the worst.
It's one of those you better yourself from your errors.
That's right.
Get up, move forward. It's one of those.
So we're just coming off a scorching 4th of July weekend.
That it was.
I guess they said it was the hottest
It was.
in the record of America or the world. Now, I don't believe that to be true. What do you
Definitely think for the state. As far as I know.
I believe way back when the Earth was forming and all the volcanoes.
It might have been hotter.
I mean, when the whole
I'll give you that.
world is covered with lava, I think it's probably hotter.
I would definitely say. The humidity level was definitely higher.
I'm just saying, folks, you know.
I don't know. Yesterday was hot enough to compete with
I
the
could tell
creation of
yesterday when you walked outside, it almost took your breath away.
Oh, yeah. It was hot yesterday. That was something.
Now, if you were like me and you were either in your RV at the campground, lounging in the pool in a big old floaty with a nice cup holder with, a fruity adult beverage.
Nice. There you go.
Enjoying the day, watching the fireworks at night,
It is. It's beautiful.
It was all wonderful. It was a great day to be with family.
Yeah, that it was.
It is, it's the essence of RVing.
I would agree. It was a good time. It's good times yesterday.
Absolutely, folks. So, it's in the heat of summer.
Oh,
I guess we're getting ready to launch our sizzling summer savings sale. It makes sense. But before we do that, I wanted to bring up some things that we Floridians definitely need to pay heed to.
yeah, very much so.
Properly preparing for hurricane season when you own an RV.
Oh, yes.
Uh-huh.
It is. It's like your house. You have to take care of it. You have to be ready. Get all your supplies.
Early. Earlier the better. But
That's a fact.
let's see what our
Yeah, what do you have here? Let's see what we got.
has. You have to understand the risks.
That's right.
Strong winds, heavy rain, storm surge, potential evacuation orders.
Yeah.
Usually when the actual evacuation orders come, the roads out of town are already gridlocked,
Yes.
basically.
Usually. Yeah.
And then gas stations start getting low. And
Yeah.
again, we talked about preparedness, and that's one of the big things.
Yeah.
Be prepared early.
Yeah. And it's just like with any season, you need to make sure you have your evacuation routes ready, where you're going to go, have your plan set.
That's right. You have to have a plan. Develop your emergency plan.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Have the evacuation route set up or even plugged in and saved into your GPS.
Yes. And some people that live in RVs, make sure you know where your shelters are, where the schools, the post office, something that you can get to quickly and safely.
I wanted to point this out, folks, that if you do live in an RV, the best way to save yourself or get in that RV and drive it up somewhere out.
That's right. Go somewhere else.
And when I say that, the minute you hear about the impending doom or danger possibility, I mean, this is when all that spaghetti lines come up and they don't really know where it's going.
Where it's going. Yes,
but you have an RV, if you can take a week off,
take a ride.
Make some early plans, make some reservations and all that along your your route,
Yeah. Because it's really the earlier you can get out, the less clogged up the streets are, the more congestion that's...
And if something bad happens to where you can't get out in your RV, let's say it has a mechanical breakdown or something, that's when you have to learn where the shelters are.
Yeah.
You don't want to be staying in the RV while there's a hurricane.
That's right.
We all watch those, tornadoes take out where mobile home parks pretty much every time.
Every time.
I think they kind of pick, the hurricanes might pick on the RVs.
Yeah. It's either that or the news stations always film those. What are they?
Right. Now,
But no, it's the condition of. You should always have it maintained. Always make sure your units are ready for strong winds.
that's a fact. There's other things you can do, permitted if it's allowed to be done where your RV is sitting. If it's in a campground or something, sometimes they don't let you, but just communicate with the campground people. But
Yeah, that's right.
you can tie the thing down with anchors.
Yeah,
Those anchors
that's one of the best.
through into the ground, and they're about 4 feet, 5 feet tall,
Yes, yeah.
And then you put a strap around the frame and to that anchor, and you anchor her down every, about four anchors on each side. Right.
Oh, there you go.
But there you go.
Yeah, and we have especially like the awnings in that.
Yeah.
I'm sure most RVers know. You got to pull your awnings in, remote them, whatever you need to do. Yeah, secure.
If you have those outside portable tents and stuff,
Oh yeah,
bring them up, put them in, store it
Oh, yeah.
somewhere.
yeah. All your chairs, the loose items outside, all that stuff.
Barbecue grill.
The barbecue grill. One of the biggest in South Florida too. They take your lawn chairs and you throw them in your pool.
Everybody
Be
knows
ready
that,
for the hurricane.
that trick. It's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
Also, make sure that you have your windows covered.
Oh, that's
Kind of
big.
protection.
Yeah.
The savvy RVer who also has a stick and brick.
Mhm.
You know what that is? That's a house.
That's a house. Yeah.
That's what they call their home base or whatever. A lot of RV owners will actually put on some kind of easy to install hurricane shutters, whether it be the kind that you roll down like a shade,
Okay.
that are made out of heavy vinyl or plastic or whatever,
Gotcha.
or
All
the
right.
kind that are made out of corrugated metal that you put over the window and you use thumb screws, to secure. They're easier too. Whole lot easier than cutting plywood to fit.
Yeah. Yeah.
But with that being said, they always seem to do that because their plan is to get in the RV
Gotcha.
and take
okay.
it
Take off.
take it
Yes.
to somewhere that's out of harm's way.
Yeah. Stay safe. Yeah.
Some of them go up to the north and then take a left on the I-10
Bam.
and head over towards Alabama or
Yes, sir.
or Texas or
New Orleans.
Mississippi.
All that.
NOLA. They,
Nola.
get some Cajun food
That's right.
while you're letting everybody, hunker down. We
The old
don't
big-
have to.
Yeah.
A lot of them do that. Sorry, I got off on a tangent.
The Big Easy comes into play.
That Cajun food sounds good. It's why, yeah. So stock up on supplies.
Emergency
Talked about,
supply.
like LP gas.
Yes. Got to get your gas.
Gasoline. Make sure all your cans that you store in your shed or in your garage safely. But
Yeah. Run your generator. Make sure your generator's running a little there.
that's
yeah.
fantastic. Your non-perishable food, canned foods,
Oh,
stuff
yeah,
like that.
yeah.
Have plenty of water.
Plenty of
And
water.
buy it now because there's deals out there.
Yeah, there's deals now. Get your stuff now so you don't have to worry about it later. Get your
Put a
kits
big
ready.
pile of it in the corner of your shed or garage.
Even in the RV, you got storage underneath.
Right.
Throw it in the RV underneath.
Make sure you have plenty of batteries.
Oh,
Check your flashlights, first aid kits,
yeah.
any necessary medication.
Yeah, make sure you got extra medication.
Have
Because
it all set up. You know,
if anything closes down, you know where to go to get extra if needed.
it's kind of like
all-
zombies.
Yeah,
You know,
kinda like being zombie.
If the zombies are coming, you have to have your go bag ready. Go bag ready.
Go bag.
Yeah. So, how about your insurance coverage?
Oh, that is.
When's the last time you called your insurance carrier and said, "So, if I were to get damage from this hurricane, is it covered? What percentage of it is covered?
Mhm.
What do I have to look out for? How about flooding? Am I okay if it floods? Wind damage, hail damage?
Yeah.
Any, wind damage, branches damage?
Yeah. I was even thinking, check with your storage. Like if your RV is in storage, you want to check with your storage place, make sure they're not in a flood zone. It's a lot to go on.
Some of us don't think about that.
Yeah, there's a lot there.
But if it is in storage or if you are not going to take your RV and you're going to hunker down,
Mhm.
you need to make sure that everything in your RV is cinched up and
There you go.
rooms are in, stabilizer jacks are down all the way and pretty a lot of pressure on them too so that it doesn't sway too bad.
Oh yeah,
All that kind of stuff.
that's a big deal.
Yeah. Monitor the weather updates, of course. I've
Yeah.
always said
Yeah.
that you need to have one of those weather radios or transistor radio. They're
Yeah.
cheap. You can get them anywhere, roughly Walmart,
Amazon's, any of
or
those spots. Anywhere.
I keep forgetting about Amazon, but Amazon is like the easiest one. Don't click on the Facebook ads though if you start shopping it, because that could be something that you'll get it and it's about an inch big and it's not real.
It's not real.
It's made for Barbie's Playhouse.
Yeah, they're trying to get you.
You got a good deal. It only cost me like $1.98. Like, man, I got a great RD. Oh my goodness, look at that. Terrible. And have it tuned into the trackable hurricane.
Yes, the weather tracking centers for sure. Yeah, we even at my family got a hand crank radio.
Yeah.
So that if the electric goes out, there's no power. It's at night. There's no solar. You can hand crank it to still get some power to get your update.
Okay, folks. Speaking of the zombies, when you watched the Walking Dead.
Oh yeah,
the Walking Dead.
Yes.
They had those radios quite often.
Oh yeah.
Used them in that show.
The cranks.
The crank ones.
Yep.
So again, you can get those on Amazon too.
Oh yeah.
I guess to search it, you would just say crank emergency radios, or whatever.
I like it.
Maybe my man will do some searching for you and put a couple of links on.
I was just thinking about we're gonna put some links in there, a little tie-in. You ain't kidding.
We did kind of make sure your evacuation is planned, but make sure it's in tune for your RV if you're going to take your RV.
Yeah.
Safe destinations, RV parks outside the path of the hurricane. Plan your fuel stops, and err on the side of caution, because a lot of times I said the routes out of town on the bigger arteries, which are always safe for RVs,
they're always backed up.
They could be backed up, and you could be going a short distance in a long time.
For a long time.
Don't make sure you had like at least an hour worth of fuel before you plan to stop.
And we started printing directions for the emergencies on the way out, so it wouldn't use the GPS power on the phone. So we still had the phone for emergency, and it was just one sheet of paper that gave us the full directions of how our path was to get out of town. So
that's fantastic.
Take that into consideration if ever need be. You print it early, you already have it on hand.
Well, don't forget about ways to charge your cell phones.
Yeah, that's right.
You can buy solar chargers.
Solar chargers now.
Most of the newer vehicles come with a cell phone charging station built into them.
Yes.
Our new golf carts.
New golf carts, definitely.
That we're getting have a phone charging station on it, and it's not, you don't have to plug it in, you just sit it down.
Yeah.
And it does it right through the if you have a cover that's realistic, it'll go right through the cell phone cover.
Which, hang on, let me get a shameless plug here.
Yes.
GiantSpecialtyVehicles.com is now live.
It's live on its own website.
Your golf cart, accessories, parts, services, whatever you need, they're available.
Yeah, and if you have any good ideas how to improve that site, shoot us an email.
Yeah, that's what we do.
Yeah, it's Dwayne. It's D. Adams. EADAMS.
Dadams.
At grwrv.com.
Yes, sir.
So, send him an email and give him your ideas. It'd be helpful if this. I'd like to see that.
I would agree.
And again, we will take them in heed, and we will do them.
That's right.
You're better than we are.
We're all a team here. That's right.
How about?
All right, so let's back at it.
Yeah. We talked about the necessary items.
That's
in our previous podcast, we always don't forget about your pet.
Yeah.
If you have medical issues, part of your evacuation plan will be also to find out where the closest emergency rooms is for you and your pets.
Yep.
Around where you're going to stay. Document and secure your important docs. Have them in waterproof containers.
Definitely.
And have them with you.
All time.
Even if you go to the shelter, right?
Yeah.
Take all that kind of stuff with you. Your meds, good enough for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
You talked about starting your generator. We should all, Floridians, if you have a generator in your garage, you should start it every month.
Yeah, every month. Give it a little, just so you get a test run, gets it running.
10 minutes, get it up to temperature, turn her down, shut it off, check the oil after it cools off a little bit, but check it warm, because that's when you do it.
Better check.
Get it all topped off. I don't know, go take it to a lawnmower repair center if you have a carburetor issue. But anymore, those carburetors are not rebuildable, so you just have to order a new one.
Another plug here. From here to Tampa, there's a place called Dwayne's. lawnmower service.
Okay,
I saw they fix generators.
that's fantastic.
That's
Most of them do. Now, if it's an RV
that's what it is, yeah.
specific generator, like if it's in your RV,
Yeah.
that's
Then you come
not
to
they
us.
they don't do that because they
Yeah,
don't
you
have the
come to
tech
us with that.
equipment. But small engine repair centers can fix most generators,
Yeah.
or I guess they call them alternators now, or
Alternate. Yeah.
inverters.
Inverters.
I know we sell them in our parts stores, so if you don't have one, it might be a good idea to come and check us out because we have very competitive prices.
That you should.
High quality ones that are not super loud.
Yeah.
They're all enclosed. They run real quiet.
Mhm.
Many of them have electric start. I mean, they come with all the adapters you need. So
Yeah.
I'm telling you,
They're very easy to use. Yeah.
yeah, they're name brands. They're very quiet and they'll run a lot of stuff in your house, except your air conditioner. However, I have a portable air unit that I run in my house during a hurricane.
Oh, there you go.
Power goes off,
Yeah.
and it runs that fine. And the
Yeah, babe.
refrigerators suck.
There you go.
Yeah. So all you need is my portable air, my ceiling, my room fans. A
Yeah.
couple of those.
Yeah, that's it.
The refrigerator's powered up so you don't
Good.
lose your food.
Cell phones charging.
Cell phones are charging fine.
Good to go.
Many times you plug in the cable box, and guess what? You still got the TV.
Still got it.
Yeah.
Go.
So again, you can rough it smoothly. You can take it out of town with your RV and really rough it comfortable,
Comfortable.
and you'll be in good shape.
Oh, that's
You know.
I feel like we have a couple more here that we might have to take a little on the next segment.
We'll hit it on the next segment
All right,
because
all right.
I think we have a little break coming up.
Yeah, we do.
But again, I think this is the time of year where this content is very useful.
Okay.
Even though in my radio show podcast, or not audio podcast,
Yeah.
we talked about this before, and I do every year. Why? Very important.
It's very
Very
important.
important. And it might come up with new things. You'll never see. We'll be right back after a message.
Summertime is the perfect time to hit the open road with Giant Recreation World. Experience the freedom to go where you want, when you want with an RV. The kids are out of school and the weather's beautiful. Take advantage of special offers, low interest financing, and all perks only at Giant Recreation World, home of the lifetime warranty. Before you buy, sell, consign, trade up, or rent, get a fair and honest deal at the lowest prices without hidden fees. Make time this summer for a family adventure. Giant Recreation World has got you covered. And Winter Garden Destination Daytona in Palm Bay, or online at giantrecreationworld.com.
Thank you for holding, and we're back. Dwayne, we were talking about the hurricane preparedness, how to get your RV and your homestead
Yeah. Make sure everybody's
in order.
happy and safe.
We talked about documents and things, and having it in a dry
Waterproof.
container of some
Yes,
sort.
sir.
Now,
Yep.
we're talking about like documents that are important to you, even photo albums.
Yeah.
Things like that
Yeah.
that you just can't replace.
And most people have their your safety documents, the kids, the birth certificate,
Insurance
your
policy.
passports. They're usually in something that's fireproof and waterproof anyhow. Try to keep it in that same thing. Know where to go, grab it, get out of town.
Vehicle registrations, folks. That's another
yeah,
good
that's
one.
a
to
big
have in
Yeah, man.
You need to have your papers. Have your papers, folks,
That's right.
because you don't want to get,
You
put out there unprepared. If you don't have a thing in a bank, a safety deposit box where all that
safety
stuff,
deposit with it all.
you still need to have some of this stuff with you that you would normally not have with you.
Oh, it's back.
Because and then find out when you talk to your agents, who do I call in an event or whatever? What's
Right.
my procedure?
What's next?
Because you don't want to be, you want to be calm and cool. And when you face something that you're not familiar with, that's when you get a little bit frustrated and angry,
Oh, yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So again, your RV will fix half of that, and then being prepared will fix the other half.
Being
So you're all just serene and calm and all.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's back.
Maintenance and inspections. Perform your regular inspection and maintenance on your property,
That's right.
your car, or tow vehicle, on your RV, on your house, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Checking your windows, even the sliding glass doors, things of that nature. In your RVs, the windows, some people have slide outs. Check to make sure those are greased, all of that stuff. It's just regular maintenance. Come to us if need be.
Come to
Call
us for
service
those
department.
for the type that you need, because many RVs you can't use petroleum-based things on the slide room seals,
Right.
because it'll make them stick and then rip, and they get kind of gummy.
Yeah, the gummy.
It's
Then
not
you're
good.
just messing up. Now you're coming here and having two problems.
Now you have to replace those, and those are not cheap, folks.
Yeah,
They see you.
that's
They
right.
see you coming.
Always do your
Look
research.
at us, because we're at their beck and call.
That's right.
We don't make it. we buy it.
Yep.
So tires, make sure your tires are
tires.
are up to pressure and ready. You know.
Could you imagine that you're trying to get out of town, ready to go, and you got either 2 flat tires or something in a tire,
Yep.
You don't want to be caught off guard on that
This
stuff.
is true. If you have roof vent covers on your RV and it's in storage and you leave them open, the vents, because you want to let it air out or whatever, during the hurricane, I suggest you close the roof vent.
That's right.
Because you can get sideways rains that'll go right up in there.
Yeah, you never know what's going to come in. Yeah.
Right.
Even if their roof got taken off or something in the storage
That's
unit,
true.
and rain's coming down, you don't want that into your unit. Always be prepared.
Right. Communication and emergency contacts.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Let's say your phone does die.
Yep.
And if you're like me, you don't remember phone numbers anymore. I remember when I was a kid, you always
knew every phone number.
Now we're what is it? The dumbification of America.
I'll tell you.
Some of my talk show hosts talk.
We're just reliant
Really
on the device.
I actually have like a business card size piece of paper folded up in my wallet.
Oh, really? That's got everybody's phone.
It has
good for you.
Contacts in it that I suggest everybody does the same thing.
Yeah.
But
that's a good idea.
Yeah, and I also had it laminated so that if it gets wet, it doesn't get rut.
Oh, really? Oh, that's cool.
See, there
you go. This guy always thinking.
Have like loved ones, fellow RVers, and local authorities, emergency contact information. I talked about the insurance. Contact people.
Yeah.
Find out who that is. 911 will do a lot, but that's for emergency.
Yeah, it's for emergency.
If you need to make an appointment at the vet, have their number. Like I said, it should have been in your preparations.
Yeah.
So,
and most people, I mean, you want to be, again, I know we just keep saying prepare, but you should have all of these numbers already. Know your vet, who you can call in a short notice, in an emergency, who you can call in a short notice. That your friends and family know what your travel plans are, what your routes are. So in case anything, you lose communication, they know where you should be, and you can call when you get there. Make sure, this gives a little extra.
Absolutely right. Community resources and assistance. There's all the communities and the ones you're going to.
Oh, yeah.
We'll have resources available to you.
Yeah.
You just got to pre-plan and find out what they are and who they are.
That's right.
Right.
I found out a lot of the housing developments around here, too, that they have a community outreach to where if you're unable to put boards up on your windows, prepare for the hurricane itself, the community will come to and help you do that stuff.
Same thing with the senior centers. The veterans.
Yeah, the veterans also. Yeah.
They look after themselves through things like the VFW and the Allegiant.
Yeah, very much so.
Stuff,
so if you
need help, just
reach out.
Just reach out and ask.
For sure.
Churches, things like that too.
Yeah.
If you remember the church, tell them I'm unable to because of my health or whatever.
Yeah, and they'll come out and help. That's for sure.
There's emergency management agencies. You can start at the top, like FEMA. Call them or get on their website and find out things that are available in local municipalities.
Oh yeah,
and state-run stuff.
That's right,
and all that kind of stuff. But being federal, the FEMA website is vast.
Yeah, buried. Has all of the information for everything. That's
right.
Go there for
post-hurricane recovery. What's that mean?
So it's like how to assess your damages. So let's say you did get hit pretty hard, you are flooded, something happened through a window. It's how to go through a checklist almost to prepare that list for the insurance company.
That's
how to assess.
They also expect you to do what you can to curb the damage.
Right.
So if you did get a window blown out or whatever, they expect you to go out there with some visqueen and tape it up.
Tape it up. Make sure it's sealed.
So it isn't getting constantly wet.
That's right.
Dry it up. Or if it's severely flooded, call a company to come and they'll suck it out.
Suck it out of it,
Do all that as much as they can. If you show all that effort, you'll have less issues when you're making your claim.
And that's the point, I think, of it all. It's just less struggle when you go through it all.
That's a fact. And make sure you document everything. Photos.
I
know people that tore everything out and threw away furniture before they made their claim.
Yeah, what happened?
Nada. Didn't work out.
Yeah, it is. It's tough.
Any additional considerations, like...
mail forwarding. So if you do get displaced, make sure you either have a P.O. box set up, you're forwarding it to your relatives, a friend's house, somebody, so that your mail is not just lost or it's backing up the mail system.
That would be like if you have to evacuate for long term.
Mhm.
Let's say, I mean, I remember the Hurricane Andrew that hit hit in the Miami area or whatever.
Yeah.
Those were old Florida homes, block homes with flat roofs. You know, the ones that you would just think are made for hurricanes.
Yeah.
And those were
Got destroyed.
gone. So
Destroyed.
if
So-
that's the kind of damage you have, obviously those people were forced to leave, by
Yeah.
the way. If you get evacuated like that and severe damage is done in your area, you can't go back for a long
Yeah, there's not much you can do.
So again, that's when you have to make sure that you have mail forwarding, because mail ain't going to reach it to you.
Yeah. Which the last guys we just had, the last hurricane we just had, those
Right.
guys are going 8-9 months now. They're just now getting back into their homes and getting everything ready. That was,
That's right.
you
I
know,
mean, even the local ones here in the Central Florida area that we have.
yeah.
In my development, the last hurricane, we lost our power for almost 2 weeks.
Oh, really? Oh, wow, man.
And that was mainly because of the flooding. Our development has underground wires.
Oh, and then all the flooding just
The
got.
flooding went over those green boxes, you know.
Oh, jeez,
So
man.
it blew out those the transformers, which are inside the green boxes.
Oh, okay.
There were one
Man.
that's in those green boxes.
That's it.
That's where the
Transformers in
transformers are that you usually see hanging on a pole.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's it.
So
Oh,
again,
too funny.
they can't do anything until the water recedes,
Oh, yeah.
and then
Then they can get in work, make
get in
sure.
there, and then parts. You know, it's all unbelievable. Right?
Yeah, that's
But,
pretty incredible.
So yeah, make sure you have storage options available.
yeah.
I know my buddy Dan Finley, who's a good VIP customer and a poker buddy.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of poker, I did win this past week.
Oh, there we go.
Uh,
Bow, bow.
Yeah. So Dan Finley, he has 2 of those pods out front of his house
Okay.
because during the last hurricane, his house got flooded
Oh, man.
and everything had to go somewhere.
Yeah,
it's all
so-
in those pods.
So while they're fixing the house and that, he's got all his stuff out in the
And he has
pods.
his
Oh,
RV
man.
parked out in the yard that he's actually.
Oh, living out of the RV? Oh, goodness.
Yeah, and the VFW guys came over and built him a ramp because he's kind of invalid,
Okay.
but they built a ramp so he can get in and out of his trailer easier.
Oh, that's great.
You know,
Good for him.
And we all are,
Good,
you know,
good.
at the poker table, we're talking about making a little teeny ramp for him so he can get in and out of the house easier. You know,
Oh, that'd be nice.
we're trying to make it to where everybody can have fun.
Yeah, man.
And he can access his travel trailer easy. And
Yeah, that's great.
it's a very gentle slope on the ramp. And they made it out of aluminum. They did a great job.
That is.
It is
That's
so
awesome.
professional.
Yeah, man.
Again, anything else you can think of to prepare for a hurricane?
Yeah, that's
You know, I guess if you're displaced for a long time, you have to look into schools for your children. If you have
Yeah,
children,
yeah.
you have to make sure that your pets are comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
And again, the best advice I can give anybody is to come to Giant Recreation World. We have 3 locations. We got one in Melbourne, or Palm Bay, I mean. One in Daytona area, Ormond Beach,
Ormond Beach.
and one in the Orlando area, Winter Garden. So there you go. We got 3 locations in Central Florida, all within about an hour or so apart from each other.
That's right.
And you can come shop anytime and come buy an RV from one of our locations.
Come check.
That way you're ready for hurricane or even better for fun.
That's right. Fun times in the
But
RV.
when you're evacuating in an RV, the whole experience can be fun.
That's right. Yeah, it's not as intense as you would think.
That's a fact.
Especially there's nothing like waiting in traffic when you're in the back of an RV.
That's a fact. You know,
Makes traffic a little bit easier.
and punch buggy or whatever,
Oh, yeah.
those are the funnest
Slug
games
bug.
when you're slug bug, punch buggy, whatever you call it.
Whatever it is.
You know, I Spy. Those are all that kind of stuff that
Okay.
you can do if you're in the RV that your parents don't care because they're up in the cab and they can't even hear you
Yeah,
when
they're
you're in the
busy.
back of it
Busy.
with your brothers and sisters or
Yeah.
cousins or nieces or nephews or uncle, whatever.
Who was ever coming on with?
It's all about the family and the friends.
That's right.
So did I say that we're about to have a sizzling summer sale?
Sizzling summer.
You know, folks, that means I have Bartow Corner.
Oh, Bartow's Corner is here.
Well, I have said it so many times. I'm gonna discuss a few available deals that we have to offer.
Okay.
That Bartow himself has put on our special web price,
That's right.
and these are value price, which means they're, as a fellow salesman buddy of mine, Mr. Dick Barker, used to say, there ain't an ounce of horse feed left in these deals, folks.
That's the whole thing there, boy.
Yeah, well, again, he was old school, and it's terribly, you know, when you've been around for a long time, you have people that both retire and pass away.
Yeah.
That worked for us for a long time. You know, it was unbelievable talking to Ron last week.
Yep. Yep.
You know, been with us for longer than I've been working for the company officially.
Long time. Yeah, man.
Unofficially, not so much. Hey, so let's talk about one of those Ahera. It's a Model 365 RL, brand new, 2022 fifth wheel. Now, the Ahera is their upper line.
Yes. Very nice RV.
Yeah.
Those fifth wheels are a class of their own.
The Ahera is made by the East to West division of Forest River, which is one of their newest, I think, or if not newest, models, whatever you want to call it.
Okay.
They make everything from small little teeny trailers to luxury fifth wheels, like I'm talking about right now.
That's nice.
To Class C's, stick and tin, and travel trailers, which are aluminum sided and wood frame, and then they make laminated products with aluminum framing, and Adsel in the walls. I mean, it's really quite quality stuff.
That's a nice unit.
This is the president of Forest River, or CEO of Forest River's daughter, who runs this division.
Is that division? Okay.
So again, they get preferential treatment. So guess what? So do we, because we're a dealer. So there you have it. But this fifth wheel, 2022 Ahera 365, has an MSRP of almost $116,000. Our sale price, our special web price right now,
let's hear it,
$69,999. That is, I mean, this is a $120,000 rig that you can buy for $69,999.
That's pretty incredible.
It isn't like we have a bunch of them, folks. You know.
Yeah, man, that's something.
How about a Cardinal? You ever heard of Cardinal?
Oh, Cardinal's nice.
Cardinal is a premium Forest River brand.
Mm-hmm.
The luxury model is what I wanted to talk about now. This luxury is a 360 RLX. We have, I think, one or two of them in our inventory right now.
Oh, fantastic!
And the MSRP on those is almost $140,000.
Yeah.
We're talking. This is some nice stuff, folks. And our sale price, $74,777.
That's almost that.
You know why it's 777?
That's almost that.
That's lucky. You know, if you get a 777 on them slot machines, guess what you do? Bonus.
Chicken dip.
Cedar Creek Champagne, another awesome. I'm going kind of up in level.
Okay.
If you can't tell, but we have some Cedar Creek Champagnes that we were able to get a great deal on at the end of the year change. Each one of these, we have a 38 EL, 38 EBS available at almost all of our locations because we did buy a bunch.
Yeah.
And the MSRP on these are over $150,000, and we have them on sale for under $100,000.
Man.
So at different levels. You know,
are we getting kicked in the teeth here just to give our customers these prices? Like, this is kind of that is a discount, boy.
You know, everybody knows that we're still waiting for the hammer to drop on our economy.
Yeah.
Everybody said that if you listen to the news, it's all doom and gloom.
Yeah, it's coming.
However, the stock market is still doing great. Already recovered.
Yeah.
If it loses a little, it gains a little, so it's hard to say what's going on.
What's happening there?
Our volume and our sales are equal to the COVID times.
Yeah, still doing great.
Again, we're all waiting for that. So you asked, are we getting kicked in the teeth? Yes, we're overly cautious.
So there you go.
We want to take all the guesswork out. We want to be the number one choice. We want to be the prize pioneer. We want to be a volume dealer.
That's right.
So, hey, we'll talk about more of that when we get back from another quick break.
Hey,
that's a good comment.
That's a good one.
Right back.
Need a golf cart? Check out Advanced EV at Giant Specialty Vehicles, part of Giant Recreation World. More than golf carts, the hottest electric neighborhood vehicle. Fastest in the industry. Top speeds at 25 miles an hour. Four-wheel disc brake seatbelts, full color digital display, speedometer, odometer, charge meter, and more. Plus, all Advanced carts have higher impact class windshields and upgraded seats with matching body color stitching. New inventory, colors, and styles at GSV at Giant Recreation World in Winter Garden or online, giantrecreationworld.com.
Welcome to RV Hour, powered by Giant Recreation World.
And we're back. Action-packed. I would say live, but hey, we're recording it live.
Pretty close.
It isn't like I'm a IT. You know, I'm not a hologram. Although if we could do that, that would be pretty cool.
That would be pretty cool. They would do like cartoon heads. Talking. At the same time, too, I wanted to let everybody know, episode 25.
25. Arrive alive.
Arrive alive at 25.
Yeah.
All right.
Shuck and jive.
So last we had gone, we got Bartow's Corner. You see this amazing graphic?
Oh, it's beautiful. Beautiful. That looks like somebody is very talented.
It's like, it seems like they've got too much time on their hands. That sort of.
I'm not going to comment on that because
but it's nice.
It makes
it's
me
nice.
look bad. However, quality results demand time.
That's right.
So again,
You want it to look good. You put the time in it.
you're such an artist, sir. Very impressed.
So, speaking of Bartow's Corner,
Yeah.
I hear you've got some amazing deals going on.
I do. We were talking about some of the deals. I was talking about them champagne.
What you got?
You know, one of the things, the champagne is by Cedar Creek.
Okay.
And Cedar Creek sidewalls are thicker.
Mhm.
Their rafters and all that are bigger.
Okay.
They're all aluminum frame, but again, they don't weld it like most of them do.
Really?
So they have little angle things that they use screws,
Like a bracket type?
bracket
Okay.
that
Okay.
holds it all together. They do it for several reasons. Number one, they don't want, if you hit the corner of it, they don't want it to mess up the whole frame.
Oh, okay. Man, I wasn't following that for a second. Now I'm seeing. So they're almost like safety brackets.
You can replace each one of those rafters or
The brace walk. Okay.
and they also pack it with a lot of fiberglass insulation. They're not fully laminated.
Oh,
Okay? So they have matting in there that's this thick. They squish it to this thick. But again, it's they're the highest R rating available in the RVs.
Oh, that's
And
interesting.
because they put more than 16-inch on center, they're also the most rigid.
Oh, wow.
But wherever those brackets are, they also have this glue that they use to hold airstreams together.
Right.
By the way, they use that underneath all those screws so that it doesn't make any noise if it
Get
does.
the extra space, that sort of thing.
And all that kind of stuff. There's
How much?
just a lot of awesome features, you know, like all the slide rooms. You go and you push one slide room button, and all the slide rooms come out at the same time.
Whoa.
Hydraulically.
Really?
You know, they have hydraulic slide
That's
rooms.
pretty interesting.
They have hydraulic leveling, stabilizing jacks.
Fancy
Most of them have electric, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Very, very, very trouble-free issue units, and it's an Amish guy who runs the plant.
Oh, there you go.
So,
That's pretty.
Again, it's it's unbelievable, folks.
Yeah.
Now he may be Mennonite, but an Amish sect, right?
Sect of some.
All I can say is he's in his bivol rules, got that little Amish beard,
Yeah.
you know, has that little bowl haircut, and definite Amish.
Means he takes pride in his work. That's for sure.
That's a true story. And he's been working for Cedar Creek for, I know, at least 30 years.
Oh, God, man.
So
God bless us. Yes, sir. Good for him.
that's important. How about a motorhome? We got any motorhomes on this list?
That we do.
We certainly do. Look at this. We have a Prism Elite. Now, that is a Mercedes Sprinter chassis with the motorhome with the cab over built onto it. So
Yeah.
we call it a C, and it's diesel, so it's a C diesel.
Yep.
Class C diesel.
Yeah, man.
It has full body paint.
Okay.
So it's all automotive full body paint. They say it's 3-time clear coated. So what's that mean?
It's got that
you
thickness.
You sand it, you clear coat it. You sand it, you clear coat it. That's
Mm-hmm.
1. You sand it, you clear coat it. You sand it, you clear coat it. That's 2. Sand it, clear coat it. Sand it, clear coat it. 3. That means when you feel the lines, you can't feel none of the
Can't
different
feel the
in the different colors. It's a premium
Yeah.
premium paint job that is.
You could tell it's not just a sticker on there or something cheap.
It's something that's going
quality.
to last a long time.
Oh, yeah.
And it requires you, just like your car, you got to put some wax on it or get a product from our F&I department. They'll sell it to you. So you got to wax it for 5 years.
Yep, that's right.
Again, it's very impressive. MSRP is $182,000 roughly.
Whoa, yeah.
Think about it though, those Sprinter chassis at the Mercedes dealership, they're over 100
They're over. Definitely.
with no RV on them. So that's not bad. But hey, how about $118,997? So it's like you get the free RV.
Yeah, man, that's a break there.
That's a good deal.
Yeah,
That's a good.
yeah, shit, man.
I mean, we're almost talking half price.
Yeah, that's a good
And
break.
guess what? Our MSRPs are. They are MSRPs that are supplied by the manufacturer.
That's right.
If you see an RV dealer that makes their own, walk out.
Yep.
Because
Keep an eye on.
there's shenanigans going on.
That's right.
Yeah.
And also,
RV manufacturers supply them. Why wouldn't you use them?
yeah. And all of our units come with lifetime warranty. Make sure you get on that.
What's that cost the customer?
Nothing.
Nothing.
No cost. to you.
Absolutely. There's no hooks. No at zero deductible.
That's right.
They pay the shop if you're a certified RV repair center
That's right.
anywhere in the country.
Anywhere
they pay
in the
us.
country, whatever you need.
They pay the dealer with a credit card over the phone, so we don't even have to wait for our money.
It's nice. Yeah, it really does. It takes care of the customers pretty well.
Well, sure.
And it does.
How about a golf cart?
Oh, I got a couple golf cart specials.
We do have. Well, and that's pretty rare, by the way.
Yeah.
We talked about the new product. It's the I think Apollo.
Apollo. Yes,
Yeah.
it is. Yeah.
It's the Apollo brand that we just signed for.
Mhm.
We haven't gotten any yet.
No, yeah. Just still in wait.
We should have them before you know it.
Yeah.
But
Just as well, though, our advanced EV golf carts, those suckers, man, they are a
big
fast golf
we're
cart.
not getting rid of them.
Yeah,
but-
they're beautiful. No, we're not going to stop.
This
Yep.
new product is just an addition. So
That's
it's
right.
level above, I think, because it's all aluminum frame, kind of like a club car.
Yes.
But with that being said, they don't let us advertise it for any less than MSRP.
That MSRP.
So,
That's right.
again, we're going to have to figure out how to do that on our website, like click here for our price. So,
Yeah.
We'll email it to you when you give us your quick info. But
Yeah.
that's the manufacturer not allowing.
And always call us, too. Always give us a call so we can talk numbers, make sure you're getting the best deal possible.
We want to know if we're going to get a trade in or whatever.
Yeah. GiantSpecialtyVehicles.com.
GiantSpecialtyVehicles.com.
As well as if you always come to GiantRecreationWorld.com, you can find the Giant Specialty Vehicle golf carts through that website as well, just in case.
Yes, you can.
That's right.
Okay, how about an advanced Advent 4?
Yeah.
So that's a 4-seater. It's not the real high lifted one, so it's more sporty. I call it sporty because a lot of people again have the lifted ones because they won't fit in their toy hauler.
Oh, that's why. Okay.
They're too tall.
Yeah.
That's why my brother doesn't have one, and
Yeah,
also
the small ones.
They certainly aren't as I call it squirrely.
Yes.
So when you go around corners, you
I
don't
would
feel like you're going to flip over or something
I
like
would
that.
agree.
They're very safe and very fast.
Yeah.
So with that being said, MSRP 11.4, sale price $89.68. I don't think you'll find any of them that cheap anywhere.
I don't think so either.
So
That's pretty low cost.
And they do all of it. It's a one-stop shop. They got a big parts store in there.
That's right.
They have their own service tech
Yep.
that does all the conversions or whatever you need done.
Yeah.
If you want the audio put in there, if you want the lights put in there,
Oh, yeah.
all that kind of stuff.
Because you don't want the Joneses having a nicer golf cart than you got.
It's almost, if you live in the villages, if you don't have an awesome cart, guess what?
You're not one of the cool kids. Yeah.
You're not in the clique.
Nope.
Same thing with Margaritaville now.
Yeah, they have that same.
They're getting on that kind of same thing too.
Yeah.
I've seen so many movies where they feature the golf cart and the retired guys driving around.
Yeah.
It's just you're just cool.
Yeah.
Cool for school,
Yeah.
especially if you got lights. Especially if you
And
got
now,
lights.
yeah, we got the lights. You get the stereo system, the cool rims.
I saw one the other day at one of the events that actually had a margarita maker on it,
Oh, get out of town.
and they were mixing margaritas. It was awesome. Yeah,
That's pretty good.
That was
That's
real
really
good.
funny.
that's RVing, folks. That was in the RV
That's
campground
lifestyle.
where sometimes they have a parade.
Yeah.
You drive your golf cart, you decorate it up first,
Oh, yeah.
and their theme was Margaritaville. Had a parrot on it, had all kinds of stuff.
Oh, that's too
But
funny.
if you wanted a margarita, you just come on in. Perfect. They were
Hey.
nice.
VIP Camping Club, the Customer Appreciation Rally will be at Margaritaville this year.
Oh, that's so
Get ready.
exciting. Yeah.
That's going to be a lot of
one.
fun.
My wife is so excited. I am actually too. I missed last year. because I was in at a trip
Oh, okay.
that I had to go to.
Oh, that's
I had to go on a trip. It was a business trip.
oh good.
How
Now you're
dare
gonna make
they?
this year
How dare they schedule that? However, over
on our appreciation round.
this year, I have to leave the rally on Sunday morning, go to the airport, and fly to the event.
Oh, so we did it right before now.
Right
huh?
before. So again, that's bad for me.
Man,
I'm gonna be pretty tired.
but at least you got to make it. At least you're gonna come make it this year. Everybody loves seeing you there. Everybody
I
loves
can't
Larry.
wait till the entertainment stuff. That's my favorite.
Yeah,
favorite.
yeah, they do. We put some good concerts on. It's
Yeah.
fun. A lot of fun.
And I get to use my golf cart. Got a new golf cart, folks.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's always fun. Always good
It's-
time.
It has that whatever battery in it. It doesn't have the lead acid battery.
Oh, you have the new one, the
The Tesla that battery.
yeah, I'm drawing a blank. Yeah, the Tesla battery.
Lithium.
Lithium. She.
It has a lithium battery, and it's a big one. It's a 500 CISPIC.
I can only think Li-Fi. I was for some reason
Right.
saying like a Li.
I don't know why. Sometimes, when you get older, folks, that stuff happens.
It does. It does. Just
Uh,
slips away.
It just slips away. I heard of a drug that they're giving monkeys right now that as they're aged, it increases their cognitive function. So there's a hope for
There's still hope for us.
It's in the tester trial.
Yeah, but is it Tesla that's trying?
I really couldn't tell you.
Too funny.
How about a travel trailer? We got a little trailers here.
Yeah.
Look at that. We have a
do-
clipper.
There we go.
162 RBU. It's got a slide out room. It's got a Murphy bed in it. It's got all you would ever need if it's your first camper.
Yeah.
And it's actually good for 3 or 4 people too.
That it is. They're fun. They're
With that
fun
being
little
said, it
units.
has an MSRP of almost what's that say?
32.
32,000.
Yep.
Our sale price 16,888. Yeah.
That's almost half again, man. You're getting these things in half.
Payment on those for a day, I think, isn't it like $5?
Yeah, it's
Not
very
even.
cheap. Not even.
Cheaper than that, mocha latte
Yep.
half cap that you get at
That's
the
right.
Starbucks.
That's right.
I don't get one of those, by the way, folks. You know what? I like black coffee, but I'm old school.
But yeah, you skip a couple lattes every week, got you an RV. Take the whole family out. Yeah.
And it's a whole lot cheaper than those hotel rooms out there
you
right
ain't
now.
kidding, man. They're which
Well,
are
right.
incredible right now. And all the jobs. There's nobody there at the hotels to do anything for you. Check in, room service, any of that. Now you go to an RV, everything's taken care of.
Well, I'm going to start another topic here
What you got?
because everybody knows what we have is for sale, and everything that's for sale is a great price on all of it,
That it is.
especially during our summer sizzling savings sale.
Summer sizzling savings.
Is that what it's called again?
Yeah, that is. Summer sizzling savings.
It just comes right out of the mouth, like
Yeah, it's pretty good.
it's supposed to be. But the digital nomad, who
this guy-
he has a blog, right, or whatever.
Yeah. So what it is, it's somebody who works from their RV, who travels around, lives in an RV, and also works while living in their RV.
Right. So he got some hints for us. So
Yep.
working remotely while living and traveling in an RV, discussing the freedom and flexibility it offers.
That it does. Because when you live and work in an RV, not only can you travel where you'd like to, you can see all the different parts and still get your work done. It's become a big thing since the COVID.
Just imagine backing your RV into a site on the top of a mountain,
Mm-hmm.
overlooking a valley, a lake like Tahoe or whatever. I'm just talking. Just imagine that's your work day.
Yeah.
You're sitting out there with your laptop,
Yeah.
enjoying the breeze
It'd be absolutely incredible.
and just enjoying life. That's I'm jealous.
That's really what it's all about. Yeah.
Equipment and setup.
Yeah.
Mobile office. Make sure you have a reliable internet option.
Yes. Your power supplies. So even like if you're hooked to a generator, make sure you have enough gas for your generator.
Yep.
Just so that you can keep your work day going. You don't have any interruptions.
You have a nice ergonomic workstation. Many people will actually take out a piece of furniture out of their RV
Yeah.
and make that their desk and all that workstation.
Yeah.
We can convert that for you too at Giant Recreation World.
That we can.
We've done it many times. As a matter of fact, we did it when we have an off-lot sale. We have an office trailer. We made a nice workstation there with a really nice chair in it, so
Yeah.
it doesn't hurt my back when I'm in there.
There you go. Yeah, it works out really well sometimes. You gotta have that
Well
stuff.
lit, has good Wi-Fi capability.
Oh yeah.
Matter of fact, back in the day, we had a sender-receiver satellite that we'd have to shoot it like SATCOM 10 or whatever
Oh wow.
to get internet, although it was very slow. This is back in the days of AOL and bing, 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 oh. Yeah, okay. So,
So yeah, that's pretty good. Another one too is like always make sure you have a plant in your work area. They say it's highly stress relieving. But your Wi-Fi, you always want to make sure you have your Wi-Fi set up with your hotspots. That's one of the biggest things when working.
Yep.
If you work offline, make sure you're saving all of your work documents, got everything going, so that when you get to the Wi-Fi, you can then upload and get done with it.
there are Wi-Fi boosters available at all of our locations.
Yeah.
You can, I think the Starlink is now available.
Yep, that it is.
You can
That
get
it
it
is.
for when you're traveling now.
Yep.
All of those abilities, all of the cell phone companies offer some kind of hotspot
Yes.
that
yeah.
are dedicated hotspots.
That they do.
That are real good, depending on the amount of service you get from that. But again,
Yeah.
you have cell phone boosters. So
Yeah.
if you're not getting but one bar, you can get the booster.
Get
maybe
the booster,
up to
get
3.
everything going. Yeah.
You know, again, there's all kinds of avenues for that. People with satellites themselves can use their satellite hookup for the Wi-Fi.
Yeah, for the Wi-Fi also. Yeah.
So a lot of RVers like to do the satellite TV.
Yes.
They
I know that's more of the big thing too.
That's
You have
right.
your satellite connection, just do it that way. Yeah.
Right. Make sure that you pick the RV that's made that you can make into a nice office like that.
Yeah.
You don't want that would stink.
Yeah.
If you got all your plans and you get home, no, wait, where am I going to put my desk?
Yeah, it's like we only have a bed and a fridge. That's it.
I can't put the desk there, or I won't be able to put the bed down. So
Yeah.
that would be bad. But
Yeah, man.
yeah, his ideas are really good. I'm sure we're going to put it on the website.
Yes.
So,
Yeah, and I'm thinking we're gonna we might even review a couple of them on the next,
Yeah,
something of that, because
there's a lot of good stuff on.
he's got some really good
Now,
things.
a lot of it goes hand in hand with what we talked about earlier. Preparedness and all that. Because
Yeah.
if you're going to do that, you have to be prepared.
That's a fact.
You don't want to give, if you get the sweet deal to be able to work remotely,
Yeah. Yeah.
and you still got that, you don't want to give them any reason not to give that to you anymore.
That's a fact.
Because then you can't sit there in the national park. Hey,
Yeah.
folks, I'm Larry. This is Dwayne.
Hey guys.
We'll be back with you next time. So, again, RV and have fun and stay safe from them storms.
Yes, sir.
We'll be back.
Attention, all 2022s have to go. New adventures and new destinations in a new RV from Giant Recreation World. No payments for 90 days and no money down. The only RV dealer in Central and North Florida with a nationwide RV warranty forever. GiantRecreationWorld.com.
RV Hour,